Now, your KNOE 8 News hour-by-hour forecast.
Well, good evening, everyone. Here's a look at our Creed Tower Cam. We have low-level clouds out there, and some of us may deal with fog after today's rain. But as we think about the weekend, we're expecting lots of sunshine and fairly pleasant weather. Although on Saturday, we'll start out maybe with a little bit of cloud cover before we clear out. And then by the afternoon, we'll notice a wind out of the north up to 15 miles per hour. But things are looking good for the air show this weekend. So if you have any plans to attend, to check out the planes, I saw a few of them this past week when they were practicing about Wednesday or Thursday outside the mall. If you are planning to head out, I'm sure you'll see a great show and the weather should cooperate. But let's talk about what we're dealing with at the moment. Most of the Arclimus is quiet at this hour, but we still have some wet weather exiting part of our region. This is mainly across Concordia Parish. If you're in Natchez, you're dealing with that wet weather still around. Fortunately, it's really just rain, not so much lightning at this point, just rain, light to moderate showers out there. And all of this is continuing to push off to the east. When we take a wider view, the bulk of the wet weather is now pushing through the Baton Rouge area and southwestern portions of Mississippi. But back to the west, things are a lot quieter. We're still tracking some moisture moving through northern portions of Texas. Some of that may impact us as we head throughout the overnight. But the worst case scenario is over for us, and now we're just really dealing with a few stray showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and that's about it. Now, this is a look at tomorrow morning. Temperatures will start out in the low to mid 60s, so not the coldest starts of the day, but I would say if you are chilly when the temperatures are 60s, in the 60s, you'll need that jacket for sure to start the day, and you'll likely want to keep that jacket throughout the day. We are still expecting temperatures to reach into the mid and upper 70s, but that wind may give you a little bit of a chill. We'll see wind up to about 15 miles per hour throughout much of the afternoon. As we look ahead to Sunday, we'll start out with those temperatures in the low 50s, so a cooler start for sure. On Sunday, you'll need a jacket then, and by the afternoon, we'll see temperatures reach into the mid 70s, even some upper 70s possible, but that north wind may try to keep us a little bit cooler than what our forecast models are showing. But let's talk about what's on the way. Again, Saturday, we're clearing out, we're drying out. Sunday, we're drying out as well. Really no issues out there whatsoever. As we head toward Monday, we stay dry, but by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, our next storm system will be approaching the region. This is our GFS model. It typically shows a lot more precipitation than what will actually happen, but the general idea is that we'll have a disturbance that'll push in late Tuesday into Wednesday, bringing rain to the area. So just be mindful of that. We'll have another round of rain after this week's rain by the middle of next week. This is the rainfall forecast from now into Thursday. Most of us picking up anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches, but a few spots across South Arkansas could pick up more due in part to the wet weather that's on the way late Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Here's a look at temperatures from today. We topped out at 78 degrees. Not too bad temperature-wise given the rain. And tonight we'll have temperatures down to the low 60s. Tomorrow will be in the upper 70s. We'll have a look at your 7-day forecast in a moment.
The Chenault Aviation and Military Museum is proud to announce the return of the Red, White, and Blue Air Show to the Monroe Regional Airport May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Enjoy an amazing show with heart-pounding performances by the U.S. Air Force F-35, U.S. Army Golden Knights, Randy Ball, Ghost Rider, Titan Aerobatic Team, and more. There'll be planes on display and helicopter rides. May 2nd and 3rd, gates open at 3 for amazing evening and night shows. Sunday, May 4th, gates open at 11 a.m. for thrilling day show. Visit Explore Louisiana to plan your trip today and buy tickets now at redwhiteandblueairshow.com.
And we're back with a look at the 7-day forecast. Again, fairly pleasant weather expected this weekend. Our next chances for rain arrive on Tuesday and Wednesday. We dry out next Thursday, and by Friday, we'll see more sunshine. And temperatures over the next 7 days generally around 80 degrees.